The Kanawha Valley Area Reinforcement Project, winding over and around the mountains, rivers, and ravines of Charleston, West Virginia, features some amazing views and difficult challenges for the L.E. Myers crews constructing it. Just getting into some of the sites with all the wire, steel, and heavy equipment is enough to increase the pulse rate of any seasoned equipment operator.
In the urban part of this job,
in addition, there are river, road, and railroad crossings to contend with. A project of this size, scope, and complexity is more than what many electrical contractors out there can handle. And it's why the L.E. Myers Company has earned a reputation for tackling the tough jobs.
L.E. Myers can handle the projects that need to be done.
Transmission, distribution, substation, being able to complete the tough projects, whether it be across the Sound, through the mountains, through the swamps.
Most companies would back away from a job like this because it had multiple challenges on it. This is what we like to do.
If it's a tough job, it seems to end up in L.E. Myers' hands.
L.E. Myers is the oldest subsidiary of MYR Group, a leading specialty contractor serving the electrical infrastructure industry and commercial industrial markets through a network of companies covering the United States and Canada. Operating from offices from Florida to Illinois and Texas to Minnesota, L.E. Myers keeps construction managers and support staff close to their projects. A nationwide reservoir of expertise, personnel, and equipment is available to anyone who needs additional resources to get the job done. MYR Group's fleet company owns nearly 5,000 pieces of equipment ranging from heavy-duty crew cabs customized for line work up to the largest and most technologically advanced pullers, tension machines, and cranes in the industry. The equipment is supported by a 22-acre, 32,000 square foot central facility in Indiana.
All the new units, we need to get them registered for license plates, install the radios, get them ready to go as soon as possible.
It's a well-maintained fleet. It's an excellent fleet. Without a doubt, it's a leading fleet in the industry.
After major storms, local utilities can count on L.E. Myers' large mobile workforce to respond quickly, repair the damage, and restore power to customers in their service areas.
For the Midwest geographical area, we're probably the strongest contractor in terms of having the fleet, the supervision, the immediate labor available.
The long-term relationships are what really is important. Having the confidence and trust of our clients is really critical to us earning new business, and I think we do an excellent job with that.
I think we've had a lot of success. They like our performance.
The company's record of excellence, innovation, and achievement goes back to its founder, Louis Edward Myers, a salesman who worked with and learned from Thomas Edison. In 1891, Louis founded the L.E. Myers Company in Chicago. His first job, a street lighting project, was the seed that Myers grew into a strong and successful business. Company crews provided power to Chicago's elevated train system just in time for the World's Fair. Myers devoted most of his efforts in the early 20th century to bringing electricity to villages and towns in the Midwest, connecting them to major cities along the railroad lines.
When you go back and look at the history, basically they brought electricity to the heartland of America.
The company's knowledge and skills were in high demand in an era hungry for electricity. In 1938, L.E. Myers built the first 220 kV transmission line located in the Midwest. During the Second World War, employees worked tirelessly to energize defense plants, providing a steady flow of power to factories across the country. 1945 marked the end of the war, but also the passing of a visionary leader. During the 1950s, L.E. Myers set themselves apart by using helicopters to carry and set structures. Following that achievement, they built the world's first 345 kV transmission line in 1953. L.E. Myers secured its position in the upper echelon of electrical contractors by successfully completing a series of 765 kV projects beginning in 1974. In 1995, MYR Group Incorporated was established, and L.E. Myers joined a strong nationwide network of companies. It took ingenuity, creativity, and cleverness for the company to develop its own computerized wire pulling equipment. With such a strong record of innovation and achievement, it's no surprise the next generation of L.E. Myers employees are exploring new ways to perform utility work. Senior Project Manager Clint Schrage sees a lot of potential in these futuristic flying platforms. To pull lead line, for example. To check out remote sections of a right-of-way during the pre-bid process.
You know, there's a lot of areas where you can't get to. I mean, you just physically can't get to. And so how do you review those areas and make sure that what you're putting in the estimate is going to be sufficient?
Or to help build substations.
We're using drone technology right now at our substations to be able to take aerial pictures and see exactly where our low spots are at so that we can fill those locations in without having to incur additional cost.
They'll be flying the drone over the river today.
Unmanned aerial vehicles might even make line work a little safer in the future.
You don't have to worry about the safety of putting a man in the air. You can take the drone, you can fly it up, you can do your inspections, you can bring it back down and never put anybody in harm's way.
From MYR Group's role in developing best safety practices through the ET&D partnership, to OSHA's VPP Star status recognition of L.E. Myers Chattanooga District, safety is always priority number one.
Here we're going to do a little test flight run.
You have to be creative with the safety programs that you have. You need to continue to improve every day.
And this is the new control house that's going to come in here?
Yeah, the new control building.
The training, mentoring, and safety programs that are in place have enabled L.E. Myers to attract and retain good people.
The people I work with are great. The people I work for are fair, yet provide a lot of knowledge and leadership to further my career. So, you know, speaking for myself, those are the main reasons why I've enjoyed my 19 years here at L.E. Myers.
L.E. Myers Operations Manager Andrew Tolley started off as a groundsman some 36 years ago.
I really have enjoyed working for L.E. Myers. I like the people. I like the type of work we do.
That's a percentage.
Cindy Peck from the Decatur, Illinois District Office likes the fact she's helping to build vital infrastructure that her country needs.
I do get a sense of pride whenever I'm driving along the highway and I see the towers that I know are on lines that we've constructed. I'm a part of that. I own a piece of that.
I take great pride in telling people that the L.E. Myers Company is celebrating its 125th anniversary. It's very rare for companies to exist that long. Our company has maintained the same approach to doing business for 125 years.
Guided by a set of values that will ensure L.E. Myers' success for years to come.
I have all the faith in the world that L.E. Myers will continue to be a leader in our industry.
This whole company is very strong and I see it thriving in the future. And I know today that we have some tremendous young talent in our organization that they are achieving great things.
I've spent 40 years with the L.E. Myers Company, and there's no doubt in my mind that these people have the capability and the will to carry this company forward another 125 years.
I'm coming up on 64 this year, and the sun's starting to set on me, but I'm very proud to have worked for this company.
And I wish them all the success in the future.